And I'm Vicky.
And we are in Winter Garden, basically in Orlando.
Yes.
And we are at John Lake Conservation Area. And this is a place that I've never kayaked before. And I am in a hardshell kayak today. And we only have one kayak, so I'm going to be kayaking, and Mom is actually going to be hiking. There's supposed to be like a little hiking path here, and so she's going to check that out, maybe get some footage of what she experiences. But this is kind of just like a small little area, and this path will take me to John Lake, I believe. So come join as we explore this new area in Central Florida. This is my first time kayaking in Winter Garden, which is basically the Orlando area. So I'm excited to kind of check out the terrain because it's definitely different than North Florida where I live. They do have a lot of water in this area, but it's a lot of open lakes, and that's, I believe, what I'm going to end up in, and it's a big open lake. But this is a nice, cool little path to get to the big open lake, so I'm excited to kind of be in a little bit more of a wilderness kind of area. So I'm in the Central Florida area because I'm visiting my nibblings, and they are in school right now, so that's why I decided to take the hardshell kayak out. This is actually my brother's kayak and his life jacket. He actually has a life jacket that has it has padding on the upper part but not on the lower part, and it's very uncomfortable. I will tell you, I know people love this kind of life jacket. I really don't. I like full padding on the back, and having used this now, I know exactly why. It's just very uncomfortable. I'd rather just have like full padding. But that's why they make different types of life jackets, because you know, people like different things.
Hey.
Hey! So I found Mom. So how was the hike?
It's fine. It's just a little path that they've cleared through the. Obviously, they've mowed this kind of dry stuff right here.
Okay.
That dry stuff like that. They just mowed it down and created a path.
Well, I'm gonna keep going and see if I can get to the big lake.
Okay. Well, it's right there.
Well, I bet I can do it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna walk back.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. This was a pleasant surprise. It's a Girl Scout project. Normally you just see Boy Scouts, but here's a Girl Scout. That is really cool.
So this lake is actually more exciting than I thought it would be. I thought it was just going to be a big open lake, but there's a lot of houses along it, so it's kind of fun to look at those. And there's a lot of like little marshy areas within it with a bunch of birds, so it's kind of fun to see. And there's like an island here in the middle that I'm coming up to. So as much as it's a big open lake, there's also little pockets of things to see, so it's pretty cool. All right, I'm back and Mom's back, so tell me about your hike.
Well, it was very short. It wasn't underwater, which I was very happy. It did say in the information that we read that it is wet on occasion, and I can see why, because it's very marshy here. And there were actually some pretty deep ruts in the path. And it looks like they just kind of mowed the grass to make a path. It does end up at the canal right before you get to the lake, which was kind of cool. And it was interesting that you got to that spot about the same time I got there walking.
Yeah.
So that was very interesting.
That was pretty interesting.
Because I wasn't sure where you were. I didn't know if you had already gone into the lake. And then I heard you coming. I thought, wow, it's really, very pretty here. All these oak trees. That's amazing. You're not going to see that many places in Orlando or the Central Florida area. But it's a nice place. I wish I could have gotten on the water too, but it's kind of windy. It would have been really hard.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm happy Steph got to do it.
Yeah, so this was a great paddle. There was actually a lot to explore on John's Lake, and so I could actually do some more over there. It was a little bit windy. That always makes it a little bit of a challenge, but it was super fun. If you're in this area, I think this is a great place to explore. There's also a nice pavilion area with picnic tables and a grill, it looks like. So a nice place to just be out in nature here in Central Florida. Thanks for joining, and hope you have a great day.